Right now, for you at 11, the law that governs what collectors can and cannot do has changed. They can now use social media, text messages, and emails to contact you if you're delinquent on a bill. But don't worry, you can opt out of getting these messages. Randy Hutchinson with the Better Business Bureau of the Mid-South is here with us to explain. Randy, thanks for being here. So tell us about this law and the new rules regarding social media, text, and email.
Well, first, unfortunately, it can impact a lot of people. There's about 60 million people who have a debt in collections and could therefore be getting contacts from collectors. The Fair Debt Collection Practices Act prohibits harassing, abusive, other unfair practices. But it was passed in 1977 when almost all collection activities were conducted by phone or mail. It has now been updated to put rules on what collectors can do using social media, text, and email to contact delinquent customers.
Hey, Randy, are there any restrictions on the use of these methods of communication? What have you learned?
The collector can only use a social media platform if the message is private. That is, it's not viewable by the general public, by a person's friends, contacts, or followers. The collector must send a private message identifying him or herself as a collector and must give the debtor an opportunity, a simple way, an opportunity to opt out of receiving further communications via social media, text, or email.
All right, so what's your advice for people who might get one of these messages?
You know, it's a bit of a tough one. We regularly advise people not to respond to messages from unknown senders, not to click on links and attachments. These may not look familiar, maybe a collection message they don't quite recognize the sender. So you just need to be extra careful before you click on something. At least be sure that it is a legitimate message from the collector. In the initial communication or shortly thereafter, a collector is supposed to provide information that will help the person determine if they really owe the debt, including the name of the original creditor. The notice should explain the person's rights to dispute a debt. If a collector doesn't provide that sort of notice, regardless of how they contact you, it's likely to be a scam. On the other hand, collection contacts, calls, messages are never pleasant. But if the collector is acting responsibly and you do owe the debt, do your best to work out a payment arrangement.
Yeah, that's always best. Don't ignore them. Randy Hutchinson with the Better Business Bureau of the Mid-South. We appreciate your time this midday. Thank you.